Hey, what's up, my friends? Sash here with Geek Arts Gaming, and we are live on YouTube. Checking out the Blade Arena here. I'm hoping that everything is coming through alright and that you are, in fact, able to see our progress. Alright, cool. So we've got a couple of new people in here as well as some old faces. Doc Strange saying hello. Striker XL, Buddy Lee, how's it going, you guys? If you can hear me alright, do let me know. If you are experiencing any problems as well, do let me know. I wanted to keep it like super simple today. I'm using a different setup, and so you won't see my face or hear any music, just so that we can get a smooth experience going on here. I am currently in the Blade Arena here. We haven't started yet. I wanted this to be a little bit of a guide just to show you guys how we do this. We'll be going through the basic steps of how to get into the infinite streak. Now, for most of you veteran players out there, that should be pretty obvious, but for the newer players, based on the feedback I got from my previous video, which was really successful, you guys want to see a guide on how to get the infinite streak going, so I think I'm going to do just that for you. Aaron, hey, how's it going? Aaron, good to see you again. Where's your mug? Man, I'm using a different computer today. Just wanted to keep it super basic and super simple, and so as a result I am going to just have whatever you see on screen available, and that's going to be it. Alright, let's jump in really quickly. Before we start, we'll talk about cutoffs really quickly, and then we'll dive straight in. Okay, so you've got the 3-star arena, the 4-star basic, 4-star featured, and 5-star hero arenas there. And my prediction so far, again, these are just estimates, and you can go a little bit higher if you want to be safe. 3-star arena, you're probably looking at about 700,000 points, probably about 650 to 700,000 points for that character. The 4-star basic, now this is one that's been a long time. People have been waiting for this one for a very long time, and I think the cutoff here for Blade, you're probably safe at around 4.5 to 5 million points. Again, go higher if you want to. Lots of people already have him as a 5-star, but I do believe lots of people don't as well, and so you'll find that this cutoff might be a little bit on the higher side today. The 4-star featured, this is a very old character. It's probably someone that almost everyone already has. Winter Soldier, and I'm thinking that the cutoff for Winter Soldier might be like around 5 or 6 million points for the top 800 spot there. The 5-star version, we were relatively unlucky to pull the 5-star from one of our basic crystals a little while ago, and so I'm thinking that because he's also an older champion, the cutoff here might be around, say, 20 million or less. Not a very desirable champion there. But anyways, let's jump into the basic. This is what we came here for, and show you guys how we do this. Alright, what I like to do first of all is start out with my 3-star champions. Again, you can change this up depending on what your roster looks like. I am probably going to go with my sort of mid-range 3-star champions here. So let's throw in these guys, and I'm going to do this for 5 rounds. So what you will see right now is on screen I'm just using my basic 3-star champions here. I'll speed through this in the recorded version, so we'll do the live version. I'll get to answer any of your questions, and then I'll also do a recorded version which will be a lot shorter and spread through. So yeah, for fights 1 to 5 I'm probably going to use these guys, and we'll keep it super basic and super simple. Alright, fighting a nightcrawler here. I'm probably not going to have any game audio either, as I am using my Mac. Alright, let's try switch this guy. Alright, hold on here. Okay, down. Kind of annoying, but in the end going down. Alright, buddy, Lee Sing, Geek Arts. Hey, I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to make a run for Winter Soldier 5-star on the first run, and go for the 4-star Blade on the second run. Sounds like a pretty good idea. I think that if you don't have him already, or if you want to have the character duped, that'd be a pretty good opportunity. I'm probably just going to grind out for shards myself, so we'll jump in and probably do about, I don't know, 9 or 10 million or so. We'll see how that goes. Ricardo, hey Ricardo, good to see you here. Thanks so much for hanging out today. I'm doing all right, Ricardo. Not too bad. Again, it's been a pretty long time that I've actually live streamed successfully. My regular computer has a little bit of a problem. Okay, having a little bit of a problem switching in there. Yeah, my regular computer that's connected to my Elgato interface seems to have bugged out. I'm not really sure why that's been happening, but sadly we are unable to use that whole setup with the professional microphone and music and webcam and all that stuff. So I'm just running this off my MacBook right now, using my QuickTime interface hooked up with the OBS software to try to make this happen, because I promised you guys in the other video there. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. Abu'd Shadow, hey Abu, what's going on? Deadpool 2 today. Yes, I definitely want to watch it. No spoilers, please. Definitely, definitely watch Deadpool, you guys. Make sure you watch it as soon as possible. You might not appreciate all the talk that might happen on the channel. So just saying, guys, please don't spoil the movie if you have already watched it. Let's try to make sure that everyone gets the opportunity to enjoy the movie before we start talking about it. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I'm pretty hyped about it too. I have not yet booked any tickets or anything like that, but hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I actually took my dad to. My dad is visiting the UAE for the first time from South Africa, and so I took him to the Dubai Mall yesterday for the first time, and we watched Infinity War. He's not a Marvel fan or anything like that, but yeah, let's just say he really enjoyed that experience. So I might not go watch Deadpool in the opening weekend because we actually got to go yesterday, but we'll probably go sometime soon. Definitely want to go check that out. It looks very cool. Right, let's see here. Ricardo says, I do 0 to 9 using 3-star and low 4 stars, unlike level 10 to 21. I use 4-star 440s times 2 and 1 4-star 330. After that, 4-star until level 420 and 3-star 440 to keep the streak. Okay, I think I understand. Okay, sorry. If I understand what you're saying correctly, so from fights 0 to 9 there, Ricardo says that he likes to use the 3-star and low-end 4-star champions. Alright, that's a pretty interesting idea there. Yeah, there's so many ways to actually get into the infinite streak and maintain the infinite streak as well. So I'm hoping that this is just one of many ways to kind of teach the community how to do that. Alright, Unknown Temptation in the house here. Hey, what's up, Unknown Temptation? Thanks so much for hanging out today. Hitting the arena run, I'm at 150,000. Let's go. Nice. Well, you're a lot further ahead of me. I actually decided to take a little bit of a nap, and I was just chatting to my wife when the arena started, so I feel a little bit more rested, to be honest. We did about 6 million or so for the last 5-star featured there. I think it was Captain America Infinity War. I just threw some of the 5 stars in the arena to get some of those milestones out of the way. But yeah, so I've been looking at my screen for pretty much most of the day, and I just wanted to take a little bit of a break there. Alright, so we are at fight number 3, I think it is here. I'm just going to try and go in really quickly. Now we are in AQ as well, and I really wanted to go in and do some AQ while this is going on, but I didn't. I'm really tempted to jump in there and have a go at the Dormammu boss. We are running map 6 today, and sadly, I have to skip that so that I can make this video happen for you guys. But yeah, if you want to see that, let me know. I don't know, my alliance might have already taken him out. They're very OP, I have to admit. Huge shout out to the league if any of you guys are here watching as well. Alright, he's down. Hey, Last Ronin, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Last Ronin says 16k views. Are you serious? Let's go, man. Yeah, I was pretty surprised about that, man. I was really surprised. I think that is probably the most successful video that I've had on this channel since since we started. It's really taken off, and it's still coming in, man. It's still coming in. So yeah, I'm just really thankful that I could somehow finally contribute to the community. Hopefully this one will get as many. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that video just took off. That was great. That was really great. By the way, if I'm missing any of you guys, I do apologize. I'm just kind of reading what I can at the moment here while looking at the screen. So yeah, do let me know if I do miss your name. Alright, we do not want to get hit with that special 3 attack, so let's try to kill him while we can. And he's down. Alright, let's scroll through here really quickly to see if I missed anyone. We've got Ishan over here, so hey, what's going on, Ishan? Welcome to the live stream. Great to have you here. We've also got Adik Muhammad. What do you think the cutoff for Blade would be? Yeah, as I was saying at the beginning of the video, I think it's probably going to be around 4.5, possibly 5 million. I think it's going to be definitely going to be on the lower side compared to previous arenas, primarily because of that huge 5-star arena that's currently got everyone's attention. That's probably where most of the time is going to be spent grinding for. Buddy Lee says, Geek Arts, I like to use 4-star 440s for matches 1 to 5. I like to get the big points with my 550s in matches 6 to 10. I know everyone's rosters are I know not everyone's roster is able to do that. You know what? That's actually a really good idea and a good point that you made there too. I tend to do the same. Once I get that 3x multiplier, I sometimes throw in my biggest champions just to get like the big points out of the way, and then save the 440s for like afterwards. But yeah, again, not everyone is able to do that, so it depends on your roster. But also keep in mind that how fast it goes depends on what kind of mastery setup you've got. So in this case, we are currently running a standard attack build with a, I think, assassin maxed out, no points whatsoever in suicide masteries. So it's definitely going to be on the slower side here. But if you are running suicides, then yes, you are going to have a faster arena experience. Alright, nicely done there. Alright, by the way, let me know if you guys are experiencing any lag or anything like that. I seriously hope that this setup is glitch free. I really hope that this setup is glitch free. It turns out that my Elgato is probably defective, so I had to kind of revert to this old school method here. However, I do happen to use this computer when I am at school. In my classroom, I tend to just record it in between my free times. So yeah, it seems to work pretty well. But yeah, let me know if you guys are experiencing any lag or performance issues on your end. Oh, getting smacked in the face there by Drax. Alright, since we probably have the tail end of vanquishing blows here, I think it's probably a good idea to mention this as well. Arena is your best bet for making sure you achieve the milestones in vanquishing blows. And I believe finishing off with a special 2 attack is how you can win vanquishing blows this particular round. It might expire in the next couple of minutes or so, so I'm not too sure how much longer we've got for that. Biggin 1982, hey, what's up, Biggin? Great to have you here. It's been a while, my friend. It has been a while. Good to see you again. How's the family? I hope everyone's doing okay. I don't know if I mentioned this to you the last time I was on here, but yeah, man, 5 weeks ago, dude, I became a dad, man. I became a dad 5 weeks ago, so yeah, life's been kind of busy, kind of crazy, but really exciting. So enjoying that experience too, I have to admit. Alright, who are we throwing in next? Let's go with Spider-Man. Alright, Spider-Man. We're fighting an annoying Nightcrawler again, so we're almost at win streak number 5 here. And we are going to jump straight in, try and get this done. Ricardo says, and using a boost on the 3 stars to do the same points as the 4-star 330. That's a really good idea. Yeah, if you've got boosts going on, definitely try and use them. I tend to save my boosts primarily for the 3-star arenas because they're one of those arenas that if you like me, you like to collect the champions. You're probably grinding the 3-star arena at least once a week and then using an awakening gem on the character. For that, I tend to want to do that all in one day instead of over 3 days, which is kind of annoying since the other arenas are a little bit more time consuming. So if that is the case, then you probably want to ensure that Yeah, you probably want to ensure that you save those boosts specifically for that arena. But hey, if you've got the time, then I suppose you can use them in here too. I generally never use my. Alright, getting smacked there by Nightcrawler. Let's try to switch him. Okay, he's down. Whew. Alright. Okay, so we are now at win streak number 5. Win streak number 5, which means we've got that 3x multiplier, and we can now switch up to the 4-star champions. Now this is just my kind of preference, and this is what I do. Again, your roster might look a little bit different, and your technique might look a little bit different, so you can try to do things differently. But I'm gonna filter now to my 4-star champions, and what I tend to do is I tend to just throw in like the lowest end 4-star champs here. Again, this is completely up to you, and you can decide whether whether you want to try it or not. But yeah, I'm just going to now throw in some of my low end 4 stars here. Alright, here we go, low end 4 stars, there we go. And we're just going to choose the first option there, which is the easiest fight. The goal, I suppose, is just to get through this all the way to about win streak number 10. Then we'll switch up. You'll see my strategy. I like to take power control if we have any for fights 11 and 12, which can be a little bit annoying. Alright, let's not get hit by that special. Oh, okay, safe. He didn't throw it. It's awesome. Hyperion can be really annoying. So wish I could pull him as a 5-star man. His arena was so high. His, oh no, Siri! We're activating Siri, oh no! I apologize, I apologize. I was saying that Hyperion's arena cutoff for the 5-star version was just way too high. I think it was over 50 million if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, definitely out of our range, but if you've got the units, or if that's something that you are interested in checking out, let me know, and I'll try to make a video on how to rack up those points. It's basically going to be a similar experience to my my previous video, how to get 1,000,000 points in 15 minutes. However, this one will be a lot faster, since you're most likely going to be using your 6-star champions and just refreshing them. This dude is not throwing his attack here. Alright, let's just go in. Let's just go in for it, you guys. And he's down. Nice. Okay, what am I missing? Last one says, are you playing Fortnite, by the way? Oh, man, my students ask me that all the time. For those of you who don't know, I am a teacher, actually. And I tend to... I tend to have lots and lots of students who are probably more addicted to video games than I am. And so one of the games that they tend to play all the time is Fortnite. They've always got their iPads in front of them, and they're playing Fortnite, and they ask me, you know, do you play Fortnite? What's your in-game name? Blah blah blah, etc. 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 And the answer to that question, unfortunately, is no. I tried my hand at PUBG a little bit. I really didn't like it, to be honest. And Fortnite is very similar, and so I figure, yeah, it might be something that I don't. That I could pass on, since I don't really like it that much. We're about 25 minutes in, by the way. And if it is your first time here, if you're just joining us, a warm welcome to you. We are live streaming this Blade Arena here, and just showcasing how the infinite streak is meant to be done. Again, this is one way of doing it, and you don't have to follow this particular method, but it's just my way of doing it, and I'm hoping that this kind of gives value to you guys. So welcome if you've just joined us. Nishant says, and okay, so good that I don't have to grind for him. Okay, because I already have him as a 4-star, which I got from a 4-star crystal last week. Dude, that's awesome. I think that is very lucky. I've been hoping to pull this guy from a 4-star crystal or even a premium hero crystal for a very long time. But sadly, I have not been as lucky. So every good champion that we have, we either had to grind for or save up for and go for featured crystals, specifically in the 5-star version. So yeah, good luck. Congratulations, by the way, on that. That's really good luck there. Nishan also saying, and I awakened him from a skill awakening gem. I will be maxing him out tomorrow. That's a good idea, man. Blade's definitely one of those characters that you want to have maxed out in your roster, whether it is a 4-star or a 5-star. I think both have a significant amount of value, and so it's definitely one of those characters that you want, since he's able to handle quite a bit of content. I was lucky to get the 5-star version and max him out to rank 5 too, so that was pretty cool. I have a crystal opening video of that too if you want to check out how we did that. It was very nerve-wracking, let's just say that. Carlos Raposo, hey mate, any advice for me? Only have enough roster for 2 million. Sucks, I would love to have a Blade. Alright, cool. Well, the good news, Carlos, is that you can actually get Blade if even if your roster is pretty small. So what I'm doing right now, Carlos, is I'm doing the infinite streak. I'm showing people how to get into what's called the infinite streak, which if you've gotten to 2 million already in the past or now, depending on whether you're refreshing or not, then you probably understand this. But basically you want to get into the infinite streak first, and then even if your roster is really small, you can use units to refresh, so that you've got you're using your highest rated champions or your hardest hitting champions to get the most number of points in the shortest space of time. So I'll try to probably show that as well once we get to win streak 18 and we end up using all our 5-stars. I'll refresh, like I'll probably do like 2 sets of 5-stars or something, just to kind of show you how it works if you refresh them. But yeah, you can definitely get Blade. So don't lose hope there, man. He's definitely one of those characters that you do not want to pass up. And if you have to invest a couple of units in, that's probably a good idea to go ahead and do so, since he's gonna definitely change your roster. He'll definitely change the game for you. It was our Blade that we used to get through all of Act 5 100%. So yeah, definitely one of those characters that you should all be trying to grind for. Hopefully you all get him. I really do hope that whoever's grinding for him, you guys get lucky and pull the character. Again, go as high as you can. If you can go more than 5 million, try and do that. That'd be pretty good. For us, that's probably around I don't know, 8 rounds or so in this particular arena. So 8 rounds, that's probably what, playing like 3 to 4 times a day. Each time we play is probably going to take us about I don't know, an hour or so per round, depending on the mastery and stuff like that. So yeah. Alright, so let's see here. what else am I missing in terms of comments? Nishant says my maxed out. All right, hold on. I don't want to get smacked in the face here. My maxed out 4-star. My maxed out 4-star characters are Hyperion, Star-Lord, Gwenpool, Ghost Rider. Okay, finally she's throwing some of those special attacks. Alright, down. Sorry, man, sorry. bit distracted here. Okay, so my maxed out 4-star characters are Hyperion, Star-Lord, Gwenpool, Ghost Rider, Rogue, and Medusa. Tomorrow I'm going to max out Blade. I'm having only 3,600 6-star shards. Alright, well, again, if you are having any trouble collecting 6-star shards, then there are there are a couple ways to collect them. Seaton made a really great video on how to get the 6-star shards, so if you haven't checked that out yet, go over to Seaton's channel, and it should be one of the first videos on under his video list, how to get 6-star shards. Basically, 100% uncollected every month will get you a good stack of those, and then 4 months doing that, you probably have a fully formed, well, enough shards to have one of the basic champions. So yeah, it's not too difficult there. Terry, Badofia. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Welcome, Terry. Great to have you here. So glad I don't have to do this grind, man. Yeah, you and me both, but I figure I might as well do it because I know lots of people in the community want this character, and I don't have him as a 4-star either, so I'm probably gonna do it anyways since it's not too difficult. I predict 5.2 cutoff. Do 6 million to be safe. Yeah, I would probably side with Terry there. Go higher than 5 if you can, you guys. But honestly, I think that he's probably gonna go like 4 point something. And that epic armor break kicking in the end there. Very nice. Alright, Bolibo says, how many points for one? Okay, so we've already answered that question. Yeah, Bolibo, I think 4.5 to 5 million is probably good, but like Terry says, go higher if you can. 5.2 is probably looking to be, you know, relatively safe. 6 million I think is really high, but then again, hey, you never know. You never know. The second, and by the way, you know, if you don't get him in the first round, cutoffs will always drop in the second round, so you've got a better shot there. But yeah, we generally have a lot of time and can probably do about 5 to 6 million on the first day, anyways. So yeah, you know, try and do your best. It doesn't have to be a full weekend grind if you're busy. You know, if you just dedicate like one day to it, get those 8 or 9 rounds in, depending on the size of your roster, and you should be fine. Nishant says my rank 4-star Blade was able to defeat Uncollected, Proxima, Midnight, Corvus Glaive, and MODOK, and he's so much fun to use. Yeah, man, he's awesome. Bam Bam Dodies, what do you think the cutoff will be? Bam Bam, we just answered that, man. We just answered that. But yeah, welcome to the channel. Great to have you here. Is he better basic? Is he better basic or awakened? Blade is always better awakened because the awakened ability gives you access to his regen, and Blade has a godly level of regen. Yeah, some people even consider it an infinite regen, provided you have power. So if the opponent is bleeding, Blade gets power, and if Blade has power, you can convert that power into the regen. You can use that power to regenerate. Alright, so let's use MODOK here. What else are we missing? What synergies does MODOK have? I don't know. Alright, I think I've already burned those champions, maybe. Oh no, we haven't. We're safe. We're good, man. We're good. There we go. Yeah, I was considering upgrading my Modoc as well, but I decided to take Captain America Infinity War up instead. I'll be making a rank up and gameplay video to show you guys what that looks like. I'm guessing lots of you know who I am now based on that video that we just recently released, which seemed to have done really well. So yeah, we'll probably do a follow-up video to showcase how he works. But yeah, if you haven't checked it out yet, lots of other YouTubers, especially the big ones like Seaton, Contest Champion, Rich the Man, they've all got really great videos showcasing Captain America Infinity War. So definitely check that out if that's something you're interested in. Alright, so we've got Aditya in the house here. Hey, what's up? Great to have you here. I have just 6 4-star players. Can I get streak in basic arena? The answer to that question, my friend, is yes, but it depends on what level your 4-star characters are at. But yes, you can. If you have them at 440 at least, then you most definitely are able to alright, let's try to switch this guy. Oh crap. Oh man. Hopefully don't die here. Okay, that was a bit clutch there in the end. Sorry, bad playing. Okay, what am I missing? Playing with like one hand and trying to read comments here. Lava Ball. Hey, what's up, Lava Ball? Great to have you here. Yes, I agree with Lava Ball there. Better to have the character awakened if you can. And Modoc's heavy attack is just really OP. Love this character so much. I think he's definitely one of the underrated champions in the game. Of course, most of you probably will see him on Alliance War Defense. I sadly cannot place mine on defense since we already have somebody who's got a maxed out version on defense, and we do 150 diversity, so I tend to have to place unique champions every time. So yeah, he won't be able to go on there, but definitely gonna be throwing Cap on there. But yeah, to answer Aditya's question, yes, you definitely can. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Okay, we're almost at the level that we need to be at. We're at win streak number 9. We need to get to 10, and then we can switch it up. I'll show you guys what it looks like using 3-star champions in fights 10 and in fights 11 and 12. Just so you know, it kind of caters to everybody. You don't have to do this if you've got a bigger roster, but you know, if you have a roster that's kind of on the lower end side, for example, you mostly have 3-star champions or whatever it is, then this might work for you. Let's throw in Morningstar. Actually, I quite like her. So we got Morningstar there. What else can we use with Morningstar? Let's go with this synergy here. Whatever champs are left over, again, I tend to always just throw them into the 5-star arena, and that's a good time for points. So, you know, if you're not using every single champion, don't freak out. You don't have to use every single champion. If your roster is on the lower side or the smaller side, then yes, you probably will want to try to use as many champions as you can. It wasn't so long ago, if you check out the channel, that our roster was very, very, very small, and it's just been arena, man. It's just been arena that we've been grinding to kind of get to this level over the past couple of months slash year. So yeah, it's definitely the way to go. I would say arena for life. Hashtag arena. Hashtag get in the pool if you haven't done so as well, by the way. So help the brothers out here. If you do already have Blade, you know, help us out. Get in the pool. What that means is, if you've never heard that term before, just means try and get those initial milestones if you can. Enough for the rank reward, so that's about 150 points. It just means that the more people that do that, the more people are likely to get the champion in the 1 to 10% bracket. Okay, almost done. Almost at the end of the second phase. So I would probably call this phase 2. And when I edit this in to a more streamlined version, I will call this phase 2, and that is basically fights 6 to 10. So fight 6 to 10 is going to be called phase 2, which we're almost at the end of here. Let's try to just bait out the special 2 if we can. Okay, cool. Armor break, that's a good time. Stop blocking, man. This guy is only blocking. What's going on here? Alright, special 2 baited there, so not too bad. Alright, down. Alright, we are in fact at the end, man. We are at the end here, and now this is going to be the start of phase 3, okay? Okay, so we're at win streak number 10, and we are going to now switch over to our 3-star champions. Now, some of you guys out there, you might have a slightly different tactic. I tend to change this up from time to time as well, but I'm just doing this particular technique using the 3-star champions to cater to the bigger, wider community that might not already have the champion. And so I'm going to switch over to the 3 stars here. You probably want to take your hardest hitting 3 stars, which are your 440s, and ideally you want to have somebody who has power control. Okay. Again, this can vary. I'm going to start out with Blade, Ghost Rider, and Mephisto here, and that's going to be fight number 11 for me. Again, you might have a slightly higher matchup, a slightly more difficult matchup depending on your rating, or you might not. So yeah, this is just my technique. Hope this kind of works out for you guys too. Alright, I'm going to use Blade against Red Hulk there. Before I start, I'll just read some of the comments that I may have missed, since I do need to concentrate, and you might need to concentrate in fights 11 and 12, since they will be the hardest fights that you will have in this infinite streak. Alright, so it says here, what am I missing? Okay, we read that. Bam Bam said, I took 2 years off playing Injustice. Horrible decision. Alright, I've honestly not tried Injustice. I've seen it, I love the videos, love the animations, follow the story to no end. So yeah, I like the story a lot, but I haven't played it, unfortunately. Vanderson Leal says, hello. Hey, what's up, Vanderson? Great to have you here, and welcome to the channel. Bam says, my Modok is 440. Nicely done, man. Nicely done. Alright, what else are we missing? Killa says, Blade Cutoff. Yeah, as we were saying earlier, the Blade Cutoff, you're probably looking at about 4.5 to 5 million. That's just my prediction. Again, we have some of the guys in here saying go higher than 5.2 if you can. I think that you probably would be safe anything over 5. But then again, if you really want the champion, go as high as you can. If you can do 5.5 or 6 million even, that'd be a good time, man. That'd be a really good time. And you most likely will be guaranteed the champion. Okay, nice. No unstoppable there. Take him out. No, not yet. Alright, here he is. And he's down. Okay, so that's the first fight there. Second fight here. Mephisto. I think we might be able to prevent her from healing since we've captured her soul. Do we? Yes? Okay, cool. Yeah, so no healing. Mephisto is a really cool option here if you want to prevent any of the champions, any of your enemies from healing, especially if you're fighting things like Vigor in dungeons. That is definitely something that you want to avoid if possible, but if you have no choice, then Mephisto is a really good option since he completely negates the healing there from Vigor. So yeah, that's a good time. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. The power of the 3-star blade. That's definitely why you want the 4-star, man. It's definitely why you want the 4-star. If you have the 5-star, it's even better, I have to admit. But yeah, you can't pass up this opportunity, you guys. You cannot pass up this opportunity. Aditya says, last question, bro, does PI matter? PI, I suppose it does to an extent. I personally think that the higher the PI, the more points you get. And there are a few ways to kind of increase that, but the points, you know, they're not necessarily fixed to PI as they are fixed to the rating of the champion. So if your champion is, for example, maxed out like a 550 5-star, that's probably going to get you more points than a 440 with the same PI, you know. So it's the rating that actually matters more. Alright, so we are now in fight number 12, and we need to take in some more power control champions here. So I'm gonna go in with my Magic. Where you at, Magic? Saw you here somewhere. Alright, why am I blind, you guys? Hold on, let's just filter here. Alright, did I use her already? Damn it, I used her. Let's use Voodoo and Vision, maybe. Vision? No. Where is the Vision? Yeah, where is the Vision? Yeah, let's use the Vision. Okay, I will use these champions. I've got Voodoo and I've got Vision and I've got Sparky here, and we are going to actually just try to get into this matchup. We need to basically control the powers, and some of them, they don't like to throw the special attacks. Oh my gosh, getting punched in the face there. Sorry. I glanced up for a minute there. I glanced up, you guys. I like to bring Sparky because he'll always taunt out any of those specials, and you will not, most likely, if you know how to play him and you get those taunts up right, you are almost guaranteed to bait out the specials there. Whereas with other champions that might be a bit more stubborn, you probably want to bring in power control like Vision or Dr. Voodoo or someone like that. And in this case, we do have Vision here, taking that special 1, and of course not really too bothered by that because we are indeed completely immune to both bleed and poison, so that's a good time too. By the way, did any of you guys pick up that 5-star vision offer? That was a really, really good offer, man. It was a really, really good offer. But again, I personally think that is something that I would never be able to go for, since it's way too expensive. But I say it's good because, you know, he's a really good champion and a good chance to actually buy a character there. Alright, let's not die here. And we are going to put the poison on this void. And he's down. Alright, cool. Alright, so we got through fight number 12? Yes. Alright. So matchup number 12 is done. Now we are entering into the fourth phase, which is basically using our hardest hitting champions. And you'll notice here that something very peculiar happens. So I am going to switch up to my 550 champions here. It doesn't really matter which ones you choose. Of course, if you've got 550s, use them. They're great. If you've got 440s, that's also fine. And you'll notice here that when you do that at fight 13, at fight 13, you have these Kang and Thanos matchups, and that is a really good thing because these champions, they don't have any masteries, and they generally are quite easy to fight. And if you use your highest rated champions at this particular stage all the way up to I would say fight number 15 or matchup number 15, you're probably going to have easy matches all the way through. So that's something to keep in mind. It's the rating of the champion that you use at specific intervals that actually determines the difficulty that you face. Alright, so we are now in phase number 4, which of the infinite streak, which is the probably the easiest phase, where you are just using your hardest hitting champions. And we're getting smacked in the face, which is not good. Alright, come on, Luke Cage. Let's see that special one. Luke Cage is being a bit stubborn, so we're going to have to taunt it out of him, and unfortunately not getting the chance there. He's going down. Alright, cool. So we've got some really good grinders in here. We've got Bam Bam, and we've got Striker already at over 600 and 700,000 points respectively. So that's a really good time there. Well done to you guys. Ooh, that 4-star vision. Honestly, I did not pick that up either because I thought it was way too expensive too. I got a PHC 4-star vision. I think we might have pulled our Age of Ultron vision from a PHC 2. I can't remember. It has been so long ago. I still have him unduped and sitting at 440. Alright, cool. So we are now in match 14, and again using our 550s here. See, you just get easy matchups all the way through, and that is a really, really good time. So yeah, very, very easy there, and you should not have any problems whatsoever. Probably going to use a slightly different class matchup there. I don't want to get magnetized by Magneto, since Gwenpool's katanas are made of metal, and he will magnetize you, reducing your ability, defensive ability accuracy, I think it is. Basically, you won't be able to parry him or anything like that. So hoping that I get lucky at some point and pull that damn 5-star Gwenpool, man. I've got a 5-star rank 3 to 4 awakening gem just sitting there. I've got two 2 freaking skill awakening gems. I've got a couple sig stones to pop into her, man. I need to get to 7k prestige, yo. I need to get to 7k, and I just cannot pull the champion that I want. It hurts, you guys. It hurts. I gotta admit, it's a bit annoying. But then again, hey, if you've been playing this game for a while, you probably know what I mean. You wanna help your alliance out, or maybe your alliance has specific requirements of prestige, and you're not at that level yet. And yeah, it does get kind of annoying. So yeah, still sitting on like 6,500 on our end here. Have not awakened Iceman or Magic yet, because just waiting, man. Just still got that hope, you know, that you could potentially pull the champion again and naturally duplicate one of them, and then just save the awakening gem because they're so rare. Oh, by the way, speaking of awakening gems, if any of you guys are contemplating what to spend your infinity dust on, I'll be making a guide relatively soon to show you what I think would be probably the best spend for your infinity dust. And I know like a few of you guys might disagree with me, but I don't think that the awakening gem is a good idea. I know lots of you might be looking at that 5-star awakening gem and being like, oh, that's really cool, but man, for the same price you get a fully formed, actually for less you get a fully formed tier 2 alpha, and basically if you do all the milestones for the vanquishing blows and all of that stuff, you might be able to get lucky and collect enough infinity dust to have 2 tier 2 alphas. So I think that is a much better investment. But yeah, I'll be making a guide pretty soon. Again, it obviously will not apply to every single person, since they do depend on your level and stuff like that. But especially the endgame community, hey, if you guys like me are kind of contemplating what your next rank up should be, and you're looking for an alternative to 100% Labyrinth of Legends, yeah, I think spending your infinity dust on that on those tier 2 alpha frags is probably the best investment. Oh, damn it. Okay, cool. No stun there. That's good. Come on, Power Man. Yeah, here we go. To build up these Furies, yo. Alright, he's down. Nice. Okay. CHIRU. Hey, what's going on? Great to have you here. Cut off for Blade, please. You know what? I should probably put this on screen. I just have not had the time to do so. I apologize. Cut off for Blade. I'm probably thinking like man, now so many people are saying 5 million or so. Yeah, I'm still gonna stick to like high 4s, probably low 5s, to be honest. Again, he is the basic champion now. He's not as rare as he used to be. Lots of people already have the 5-star version, whom they have maxed out, and so yeah, sadly. I don't think... actually, luckily, I think that the cutoff might be on the lower side there. Alright, who are we taking in next? We want to take in this dude, and we want to take in this dude. Yes, I think so. Alright, cool. Let's do that. Alright, you'll notice that my matchups have changed a little bit here. I did not use all of the 550s that I have available. We are in win streak number 15, and this is matchup number 16. So from 16 onwards, yes, you are also able to use 440s here. I don't think you're at the level yet to use the 330s. So if you've got any 440 champions and you are wanting to figure out, okay, how do you progress throughout phase 4 of the infinite streak, you probably want to refresh or wait for them to refresh automatically after 2 hours to be able to use them again. But I don't think that it is a good idea to use 330s until you hit match number 18, where you're guaranteed to have easy and medium fights. Whereas here, in this phase, which is phase 4, you probably want to ensure that you've got 550s or 440s here, and you should be okay. Let's try to build up some of those fury with overrun. Let's not get hit by that heavy attack. Alright, cool. So we've got a higher damage output here, which is good time. And he's down. Nice. Hey, Bam Bam said, so you stack up, okay, I'm missing a few things here. Sorry, I'll read the comments in a sec, you guys. I just want to finish up this fight and not get hit in the face by those giant metal gauntlets that he's wearing. Ooh, it's a good time. Alright, you'll notice also that from 15 onwards, actually probably from 13 onwards, if you're using the right champions, baiting out the special attacks actually is a lot easier. So you probably will not have too much of a problem there. Alright, cool. Let's read some comments really quickly and then we'll jump back into the fight. Okay, so what are we missing here? Okay, okay, Nishant says, hey Aditya, when I play 4 arenas, I usually use for the first 5 fights rank 1 4 stars. After that, I use start from the strongest till rank 4 till the 4-star rank 2 or 3 stars maxed. Okay, so yeah, a little bit more advice there. What I will do for you guys is I'll put these phases that I'm using for this particular technique in the description, so at least you have a little bit of a written guide as well as a visual guide, so you kind of can refer to that again in future. Alright, a couple more things I'm missing there. Nishan saying 5.5 to 6 million for Blade if you don't want to miss him. Yeah, that's probably good advice. Bam Bam says, only other 5 stars I have are Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen. I will pull Yondu, I proclaim it. Man, if you watched, Bam Bam, if you watched my last community crystal opening, by the way guys, we do community crystal openings on this channel, and what that means is you can send in your videos online, Messenger, and I will edit them in and feature them in the video. It's usually just 5 stars, 6 stars, and dark artifact type crystals. So yeah, send those in. Man, I opened up. I recently opened up a dark artifact crystal. And I recently opened up a featured 5-star hero crystal. And for the Dark Artifact crystal, I was really hoping to pull that Ghost Rider, man. Go check it out. Go check it out. I got like proper kabammed. But for the featured one, I mean, not the champion that I was hoping for, but I actually ended up pulling a Yondu. And I'm not too sure about where to use him or why I need him or anything like that. So if you've got any advice as to why you think he's good, please share right now. That'd be really helpful. I do know that there's someone else in the Alliance who has placed him on defense there. So, alright, so here's some Captain America gameplay for you guys, if you haven't checked him out already. Hitting really hard. building up those I guess you call them kinetic stacks or kinetic charges. I forget what they're called. I think they're called kinetic charges. Yeah, so very OP champion, I have to admit. I like him a lot. He hits really hard. I'm interested to see what he is like on defense when I get him to rank 5 next week. Ooh, Red Hulk going in with this first special attack there. And building up that that heat. Red Hulk can be really troublesome with those heat stacks. So something to keep in mind there. Alright, we're about 1 hour into this, and we're almost at the end of the guide. I'm probably not going to use my entire roster here. Okay, let's not lose this fight. That's probably not a good representation of my skill if we do. Let's burn that power. Very nice. Some classic vision action going on here. It's why one of the reasons why this character shines so much. Okay, what are the comments I've been missing? Vrun says it's boring. Oh man. Well, thank you. I hope to make it more interesting next time. I do apologize. Alright, Nishan says my 14 5-star are Red Hulk, Rocket, Raccoon, Angela, Magic, Nightcrawler, Dormammu, Hood, Groot, Black Panther, Civil War, Ronan, and Hulkbuster. Excuse me, you guys, excuse me. Alright, cool. We're almost at the end here. Win streak number 17. We're going to push to win streak number 18. And then from here on out, you can use, after you win this fight, you can use 330s or 440 3-star champions, and you should be okay in the infinite streak. I'm just going to use Hulk here at the very end against that Spider-Man, and it should be a good time. So yeah, this is basically the infinite streak summed up in an hour live for you guys. Again, I will be doing a another video which I can link to this one as well as link to the and link to the other one that the really popular one there, so at least people have a follow-on guide. I'll also be doing a recorded version of the Winter Soldier Arena, both the featured 4-star and the featured 5-star one. So if you guys are interested in getting any of those milestones, or maybe even picking up the champion there, oh damn. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. All right, nice. All right, almost there, you guys, almost there. Devil Diablo, hey, what's going on? Great to have you here. Devil Diablo saying, rank 5, Gilly duped, Sig 40, or Scarlet Witch or Ghost Rider, both unduped. I'll probably go Ghost Rider, to be honest, if you've got the blade, since you really want to have that synergy. Guillotine, I'm not really sure where you would use her, apart from Labyrinth of Legends, or Labyrinth of Legends Wolverine X23, or Realm of Legends OG Wolverine. But besides that, I'm not really sure where you would use Guillotine. But rank 5 Guillotine, man, yeah, I don't really think that's a good idea. I would do Ghost Rider. I actually did Ghost Rider first, then Scarlet Witch, yeah, that's basically it. I have a 5-star version of Guillotine, and my Guillotine is still at rank 1. So yeah, I think you're probably better off with Ghost Rider first. He's got great utility, and then you want to go with Scarlet Witch second. But yeah, that's basically my idea. Alright, cool. One more fight, you guys. One more fight, and then we'll finish up here. I just want to show you guys from fight 18 onwards. Again, we've got a couple of 440s there, but I want to showcase what it looks like if you use just 330s. So I'm going to throw in some of my 330s here and show you guys that it is in fact safe to use 330s. So if you've got only 330 4-star champions, after winning 18 fights, you should be okay just using them or even refreshing them. I also said that I wanted to do a little bit of a refresher using boosts. Actually, we might be able to do that too. Alright, let's do this first, and then I'll come back and use I'll refresh my 550s and use boosts and show you guys how many points we can get that way. Alright, cool. Where is this dude? Alright, there he is. Cool. So 330s, and as you can see, after you use the 330s, you get some easy matchups here. So it's not too difficult in the infinite streak. It's just, you know, it takes about an hour to actually get the infinite streak going. But once you're in and once you've got it going, then you can just use 330 to 550 champions if you only want to use 4 stars. Or if you want to use 3 stars and 4 stars, then you probably are looking at using your 440 3 stars alongside your 330 to 550 4-star champions. So again, yeah, it's not too difficult there. That's the basic infinite streak. The featured infinite streak is a little bit different, which I will showcase, like I said, in the next video. So I'll try to record that off screen and kind of make that available to you guys sometime later today. And down. Okay, good. Alright, so he's down, and one more fight here. Alright, I'm probably going to use one boost and show you guys how many points we can get with that when we refresh, since I don't want to like burn through all my units here. But just to kind of showcase, you know, that it is in fact possible to reuse champions here, and the most effective way to do so, etc, etc, etc. So yeah. Okay, alright, so this is basically towards the end of the infinite streak, you guys. Again, if you've run out of champions by this stage and you want to refresh, here is a really quick demonstration of what that looks like. Okay, I'm going to refresh my 550 champions. Again, I don't need to, but I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes here. Okay, so you can basically do this infinitely and use units to do this, and you are most likely going to be guaranteed to get the champion that you want. Alright, so oops, let's scroll all the way down here and figure out who we want to take. I like playing Sparky. Let's see if we've got a boost for him. Yes, we do have a boost. We've got a couple big boosts actually. So I'm just going to use one of the lower boosts here. So I'm going to throw the boost on him, and then I'm going to recharge him. Okay, it costs 5 units per recharge there, so that's something to keep in mind. It's not free. We've got a couple boosts here for Medusa too. So let's use one on Medusa. This is probably what you want to do towards the tail end of your arena. You know, if you feel like you are unsafe and you don't have that many points, and you really want to have a go at the champion, this is probably what you want to do. And let's probably go with Gwenpool here. So let's check use items. Yeah, we can use one of these arena boosts, and these boosts last about 15 minutes. So this part is basically similar to my other video that I did, where I was recharging the 5-star champions. So you can use the same technique here with the 4-star champions and just refresh them. Make sure you are only refreshing the ones that you have in fact boosted, and you'll notice there that the PI has increased a little bit there, but again, you are in the infinite streak, so you should not have any problems. And basically you win these fights, and let's see how many points we can get really quickly just for demonstration purposes here. Alright, baiting out that heavy attack there. Firing off our special one. And she's down. Okay, how many points did we rack up there? So about 16,000 points just from using that boost. And that's per character. So if you've got 3 of these boosts going at the same time, then you just multiply that by 3, of course, and you're looking at quite a big points gain there. Let's bait out the special one attack really quickly. Alright, cool. And done. Alright, nice. And also getting about 16,700 points there. And last one. Sorry about the loading screens. I'm not really sure if it's my phone or my internet connection, but yeah, I've noticed that the loading screens are in fact taking a while these days. Not sure. I think it might be my phone. I am running an iPhone 7 Plus, so I think I would think that it's fast. All right, so let's check here really quickly. How many points we made? Alright, cool. So that's a pretty big points gain there. So you're probably looking at over 46,000 points there. So yeah, that's a good time. That's a really good strategy to use if you do happen to have a very small roster and you cannot grind for the champion over a long period of time, or whatever the case is. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it from me. I'm hoping that you guys did enjoy this this little live demonstration of how to do the infinite streak. We are currently at 421,000 points here. I'm gonna do another video to showcase how to do the featured arena for Winter Soldier. So you know, watch the space, and if hey, if it is your first time here, feel free to subscribe. And like the video, share it with your friends. Basically, I'm just creating this to help you guys out, and if it is helpful, or if you do find it valuable, then please try and share it with your friends so it'll help them out too. But then till next time, take care and have a great day, you guys. Bye-bye.